Hello managers and welcome to the second tutorial video for installing LackeyCCG Clutch Baseball plugin. Today we're going to be talking about how to set up your preferences and how to customize the game so that it looks like how you want it to look. So first things first, we're going to go into the Preferences tab, and the first thing to check is your chat and macros. These are pre-programmed messages you can send to the chat. So the first thing I have programmed in is to roll a power dice. And then after that, I've got a few others that I made myself. That way I can quickly and efficiently type them into the chat with just a keyboard shortcut without having to, go down to the chat, type it in, etc. And then there's a lot of just basic ones that come with the package. You can do whatever anyway. So I can edit this here and say, new picture or whatever, and hit save, and it'll save my new canned message. The next thing you can do is use key bindings to bind those new canned messages. So by default, I have it coded so that Control P will be roll 1 d24, and then after that, Control 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will be your chat messages. You can do whatever you want. That's just my personal preference. Nothing there is crucial. Then there's a sound settings, which it will read your cards to you, which some people think is really hilarious and other people might be annoyed by. So you can enable sound, you can enable specific things to come back, but let's see what else. Playmats. So under appearance, you can change table playmat image, and you can browse the different playmat images. So to get the Clutch Baseball playmat, you're going to want to go to, again, Reddit or Slack and download the following file, which for whatever reason didn't link properly. I'll have that fixed. But anyway, playmat.png. So you take this file, you download it, and you're going to want to bring that to your images folder of Lackey. So you go into LackeyCCG, you go into images, you go into backgrounds, and then just drag and drop the playmat into there, which I already have a playmat in there. So, and then your Clutch playmat will be in the system, and all you'll have to do is go into here, browse table playmat images, and choose it from the choices there. Pretty simple, straightforward. Okay, so the next thing, the deck editor. The deck editor is still a work in progress. However, here's how it works. So you sort by the beginning of a name only. So like if I wanted to find, say, Jose Ramirez, if I type in Ramirez, nothing will come up. I have to type in Jose, and here he is, Jose Ramirez. Oh, I guess I should mention first, you guys won't have your card images immediately downloaded. You'll have to go to where it says Plugin Clutch Baseball and click Download All Missing Card Images, which I had a few that were missing. I'll fix those later. But yeah. So once you have all your card images, you can just drag and drop people into here. In this case, this is your strategy deck, so you wouldn't want to do that. But so for my strategy deck, I can drop Cold Blood in there. For my hitters, let's have a Trey Mancini, and I can drag in my 12 or 13 hitters. For my pitchers, I can drag in, whatever, just Verlander. It's an epic card, in my opinion. Stadium, Tampa Bay, and you build your whole deck like this. So you build your 40 card strategy deck, 25 hitters and pitchers combined, one stadium. Then when you're done with your deck, you can type in the name here. You can click save down here. It makes a noise, and you can load entire deck to you when you're in a game. And so now you can see the cards are there. So there's my deck, and Control D will allow me to draw the card into my hand. As you can see, there's a cold-blooded right there. So the card size is one thing that needs to be talked about. It sometimes defaults to a weird size. You can click this little plus button right here, and then it'll give you the scaling. You click scale, and then you drag up or down on the table to make the cards whatever size you want. So if you want ginormous cards, you can. I believe this only controls it from your view and not from your opponent's view. I do not know for certain, though. Another option is to zoom out, like that. Third option is to tilt the table so you can see your opponent. again, I'm just using the test dummy here. Um, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. If you want to, sorry about that, the video cut out there. If you want to flip a card, you can right-click it and hit turn over. Um, I think those are all the basic features. You can drag cards to your discard like that. So like for example, let's put this back in my deck. I Control D to draw the card. If during the game, I want to play cold-blooded on, here, let's put Mancini down here. If I wanted to play cold-blooded on Mancini, I just drag it to the table, and my opponent will see that I'm playing cold-blooded, resolve the effect, and then just drag and drop it to the discard pile right there. Voila. You can track runs here and pitcher walks here. You can track outs and inning. I don't really use the out tracker, but a lot of people do. There is a turn thing if you be uh, really want to be picky about strat play windows. You can each hit the turn buttons to let you know you're not going to play a strat. I don't know how many people here are really that picky about strats, but the option is there. All right. I think that's pretty much it for the features here. So now the next thing we want to talk about is joining a game. So what you'll do is you'll go to server, you'll click connect to the game matching server, and you'll see all the available Clutch baseball games. So here I am right there, and if someone else was looking to play a Clutch baseball game, they'd show up there, and all you do is just click, one of you hosts the game, and then the other one joins it with join selected game. It's a pretty straightforward process, nothing too worrisome. So just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna just reload the plugin so that I can show you my deck, my Bangor Xenon deck. Um, so we'll load an entire deck here. So, wait, where'd all my card images go? Oh, there they go. That was weird. Uh, it's a little buggy, I apologize. But anyway, so, load entire deck here. There we go. So, here I can drag and drop my stadium, Tampa Bay Field. So, Corey Seager hits 5th in my lineup, so I'll put him there. You can do whatever you want with the sizing. No rules either way. I'm going to scale Seager down a bit, though. I got Aaron Judge here. He'll hit number 2. Austin Wins might hit 8th, etc. And you set up your lineup like that. The only thing is, assuming you're both using a playmat, when I'm hitting, it'll appear to my opponent as if I'm hitting from second base and going around. Oops. It'll appear as if I'm hitting from second base and going around like this, and then when they're hitting, it'll appear as they're hitting from second base and going around the wrong way. It's just unavoidable because it's not a double-sided playmat, and it's not, symmetrical in that same way. So, unfortunately, that's just something we'll have to deal with right now until I can figure out how to solve it. So you can keep your used pitchers here. So like if Hader's pitching, but I'm hitting right now, put O'Hearn there and show I'm hitting. Hader will just sit here. Nothing too horrible. Obviously, go into #OnlinePlay in the Slack chat and let me know if you have any questions on just how to run the game, because I know more questions will come up as the game goes on. Alright, I'll see you soon for part 3 of the tutorial.